Why are we on Independence? Why did we take that huge journey? Because we have a couple friends that we're visiting here. There's Electris and Tristan, but basically a few weeks ago they had a traumatic experience in their house in real life. I think their house was flooded. I mean, last time that I came out of business, they said there's two things that they really don't have around their area at all. One being marble veins, and the other one being slate veins, the new veins that are out. They don't have any. So we decided we're gonna go and we're gonna mine a bunch of it for them. And the amount that we got was, we basically decided if we're gonna come out all the way to visit them again, we're gonna fill up this cart. We have 2,000 slate shards and 2,000 marble shards. And we haven't told them that we had one of these.
You see a cart over there.
I was not going the right way. Yeah. There they are.
That's good.
Yes, I came prepared. Is that teacher following us?
Is it? Oh my god, he is following us.
He's walking slow. Oh, there he goes. Anyway, let's get this cart just in a...
Maybe we should tell him that we're going on a boat trip.
Oh, I guess so.
Like, he's probably thinking that he can come.
We're
and
actually going on a boat trip. We're going pretty far. I don't think we really want to bring him, and we're not coming back tonight. Which means I need to park our cart somewhere. And the only place I have left is inside of our guest house, so I'll put it in there. Maybe I can come. Should we bring Beecher? Nah. The problem is, I don't think he realizes just how far we have to go. I'll tell him we have to go pretty far, and won't be back tonight.
He does like to tag along with us.
Probably.
Which isn't so bad.
Have some fun.
As much as you said that he hasn't gotten better, he has gotten better in the sense that it's been at least a couple weeks since we did a corpse run for him.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Why do I have a bruise? I've had this bruise since I fell off the cart.
Well done.
And it gave me a bruise, and it hasn't gone away even though it's light. Oh, great. Now I'm in a wall stuck bug.
Uh-oh. Can you get back on?
Stuck. Wait, is it just /stuck, right?
Yeah, if you can't do that, try to get back on.
I'm like... I got off the cart and it like put me in a building so I can...
You can't get back on the cart?
I can't...
See the cart?
Click the cart. I see it. It's flickering. Like...
You should be able to click it. I've done it a bunch of times.
Oh, I pushed my way out of the wall.
Is that better?
Where am I? It's like...
Where
It's
am
like
I
every
now?
time
I'm completely lost.
Every time that I enter a building while I'm a passenger on a cart, it seems like I'm getting either kicked or bugged.
Yeah, it used to do that a long time ago. Then they got rid of that bug, and it wasn't around for such a long time. And then it randomly came back. Where are you?
Okay, I'm right here. Don't move. Oh, you're... I'm gonna swim after you.
Just get on. Not that far away. Alright. So anyway, we are on our way. So we'll see you guys after the break. We're going to do a little bit of a montage. And,
oh my god, Beecher's
swimming. Swimming towards us?
You probably saw
Go
me
back.
Go
back.
He saw me jump in the water, and he jumped in after,
Beecher.
but he just... Too late.
Don't drown. Go back. Be direct.
Uh-oh.
He shouldn't come. Oh no. I just went right into
Good job.
This is a great start to our village. Oh,
He's on the boat.
I
Nice.
guess a Beecher will come with us. Yay!
Uh,
And the guy rang the doorbell, and he's like, ended up bringing me 5 pizzas instead of 2. What could I do?
Really?
I ate them all.
that's crazy.
What could I do?
That's crazy. That was one crazy story.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Beecher.
Guys, I have to log out now. No. He won't stay on. He won't be on the boat when he comes back. Beecher.
I don't think he understands what.
Don't leave.
I mean, we warned him that we were going to be on a long boat trip.
I hope he's listening to that and he's not logging out right now.
Yeah, well, all we can do is hope.
Oh my god, he just left.
What's going to happen to him? Will he log back on to the boat?
No. He won't.
Well, I'm pretty sure that if he logs back in now, he'll be on the boat still, right?
He just said he had to log out now. It's not like he just disconnected and he's coming back.
But at what point does it cut you off?
I'm not sure, but we're going cross server here. Yes.
I know.
That's where we're going. We're going to Indy.
There's not really much we can do about it. We don't have any way of contacting him to tell him.
That's Beecher. So light breeze, guys. Light breeze. Trip is taking a lot longer than we thought. Oh. Yeah, this is not... it's not exactly going as planned. What can you do?
On an interesting note...
Go ahead.
On an interesting note, take a look at this building here.
I'm framed on this building. Called Under Constructing. They're under constructing the building. Underneath the construction.
But look, there's like
know.
trees
Anyway, what?
inside of it.
Yeah.
Do you think that they planted the trees?
I think that they built around the tree, so the tree is actually outside,
I see.
like a donut house.
Oh, the trees just popped into the higher res. Oh no.
They just popped out of the higher res.
Out of the higher res. They were out and in and out. Anyway, that's an interesting building.
lucky enough, we came prepared for something like this, didn't we? Huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Sort of. Guess so.
Sort
kind
of.
Basically, we were getting, a number of questions since we came back, and we were contemplating whether we were going to just answer them, because we were talking about how we might not bring back the question and answer segments and that sort of thing. We're leaving them out because they do extend the life, how long our videos are. So it was like, maybe we could talk about them in a village update or something.
That's right.
So this is sort of a village update.
Yeah, the village updates are a good opportunity because those episodes are going to be short to begin with.
Except this one.
Except for this one.
Light breeze.
Yeah.
And
anyway.
But go ahead.
So the first one that I want to comment on is, it's not a questions per se, but it's a comment that was on our die making episode, and I thought it was a good addition to what we were saying, specifically related to dyeing lamps. This person named BN53229 says,
I remember that one.
If you only want the light to change its color, you have to paint it in your inventory. That way the lamp pole will stay the original.
And you know what? This is just a bug that I think I remember from way back at Puzzles. Oh, I got too far. I gotta swerve back.
Yeah, you got the shark.
Yep, I got kicked off the boat. I went too far.
This is like the worst the worst wind, by the way. This is off topic, but the worst wind, because not only is it a light breeze, it's going exactly the opposite direction to the way that we want to go.
Yeah,
so
we're going north. It's blowing us north.
It's blowing from the north.
Yeah, from the north. Oh man.
Yeah, it's coming south, so we have to. We not only
light breeze.
are we in a light breeze, we have to zigzag.
Through the light breeze to get our 7 kilometers an hour.
How fast are we going if we went straight into it? What's the how low is it? How low is the lowest?
Right now 6.5, which isn't too bad.
5. I feel like zigzagging might not be. What's our highest that we can get?
7.3.
I can do a calculation in the next part where we.
All right, whatever. So yeah, so with the lamp.
Yeah.
That lamp that we painted, it eventually doesn't stay that color. It paints it that color, but then that color goes away on that lamp, kind of like the next time you log in.
That's right.
So either way, like, put it in your inventory if you don't want to see it that one time, but it never stays that color for some reason. I don't know why. But another comment that we got was, instead of snuffing it and turning it back on, which I think was what you did.
Oh no, that was something else, right? That was for when.
No, this is the lamp.
Yeah, it was the lamp, but it was for something completely different. It was for if you dyed it one color, and then without like doing anything, you dye it another color.
No, it's if you just dye it one color, the light never changes, right?
Does it not?
If you have the light on and you dye it a color, the light doesn't ever change. In order to see that color that you just applied to it, you just have to, like, you snuffed it and turned it on. You could also push or pull it, just kind of reset the color. Do anything that could reset it, and it will display the correct color. But what you don't do is run away from it like I did. I don't know why I did that.
And we came back and it was still
the same color. I don't know what I was thinking.
Because you're trying to reset it on the server, not on your client.
I know. Yeah. What can you do? Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. So another question comes from Wilson Calabresi, who's been commenting a lot. So thank you very much for your comments, and keep watching. Awesome.
On
He
behalf
asks,
of him, you're welcome.
and he asks, "What is elevations?" And then he puts in brackets server question mark. I know I can ask friends in CA Wiki, but perhaps you want to.
Yes, it's a server.
Yeah, it is a server. Elevation is the central server to the Epic cluster. All of the home servers are attached to it, and it is where the majority of the PvP action takes place.
That is
All
right.
of the so all the home servers are connected to it. Every home server, or every MR, JK, and HOTS, they're all represented on Elevation. They all have their own territories on Elevation, and they wage war against each other on Elevation. So that's where all the PvP action happens.
Yeah, there's like no home server there, right? No. And it's just everyone goes to that server, and that's where all the fighting goes down.
That's right. And we have answered this before. We do have plans to go there. We do have a lot of things on the go, so it's not going to happen in the near future, but it will happen. So
we need to get our fight skills up. That's what we need to do.
You know, part of me feels like we can get our fight skills up there, and probably a little bit faster too, with some help from the people there. So anyway, it's a debate. We posed the question on the last episode. Nobody's given us the answer to it or responded to it. The question was, do we go now or do we go later? It's still up for debate.
And we'll keep looking at the comments.
Yeah.
Keep commenting.
Keep commenting. Yeah.
Keep going.
Here comes another one from Zealot SE. Hey guys, could you talk about traders in next episode? How does it work when you have your own one? And how often, how much stuff should we sell to them, and how much money do we earn? I'm asking it because I camp with my alt near one that's public for 2 months, and he never has money.
Yeah. That's a huge question.
It could probably take up a whole episode.
Traders is its own episode right now. I think.
Yeah.
Can we even sum it up? What is the general question? Just how do traders work?
How does it work when you have your own, and how often, how much stuff should you sell to them, and how much money do we earn? I think we can sum it up by saying
you don't earn a lot right now.
You don't learn. Yeah, it was a lot more before, but as the number of traders goes up on each server, the amount of money that each trader makes goes down. It's a long-term investment. It's one that takes a lot of effort to set up, a lot of planning, and a lot of upkeep work, like time invested in them. For the money that you get back,
let's put it this way. It costs 50 silver for a trader form.
Yeah, so 50
You
silver
might be able
upfront.
to get it for a bit less if you're willing to buy from somebody, or if you trust somebody to trade with you that much money. You know, you might be able to get for a little bit less, but from a trader, it's 50 silver. Each month, we've been roughly, I think people were saying they're roughly getting like 11 silver back or something. 11, possibly 15. But
That's right.
That's not a lot. Let's just go with 11. That would take you
5
months to just break even and earn just a tiny bit more.
Yeah, not even a month's worth.
And that's if this continues.
Yeah.
Some months maybe you get less, some months maybe you get more. That's not just a long-term commitment. That's a long
if you're
commitment.
long-term in the sense that if you are playing for a year, there will come a point where the trader will start making you enough money potentially to pay for premium on one of your characters.
That's right.
But you're talking like you invest the money now, you'll start getting the money back, and over the long haul, it will pay off with invested work. It's not just like place it there and you get money back. In terms of selling stuff to it, you'll need something. You'll need some kind of stuff to sell to it.
It's a lot of work. It's not just planted and now you're going to get 11 silver. You have to
That's right.
talk about ratios and make sure you have enough stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Research it. There are threads specifically devoted to helping people on traders. My contention was that those threads started the decline of how much money traders started making, because all of a sudden the information was a lot more public.
It's not even just that. It's the fact that traders only make there's like only so much a pool of money, and it gets distributed through all the traders. So the more traders there are, the less money you get. The less money you get, the less traders are even like useful.
Yeah. But as people become more knowledgeable about traders, then obviously more traders are going to be planted. In any case,
it's just the more people that become knowledgeable about traders.
In terms of a public trader, they're not going to make money very often, and the reason is because their ratio isn't set properly. In order for traders to make money, or it's pretty much, they call it get money from the king. In order for the money to come in, they have to be given money. Like, you have to buy stuff off of that trader. Like, in order for that trader to function properly,
you have to invest money into it even more.
Yeah, exactly. You need to give it money. So you need to buy, I don't know, whatever is on it, like that chain armor that somebody sold. You need to buy it off of it. So you're giving him money. And the ratio is between how much money you paid it versus how much money you've drained off of it. So that ratio needs to be about 10%. In any case.
Bottom line, it's complicated.
It's complicated.
If you guys want to even see an episode of us, keep leaving comment. But right now, I mean, you just listen to Adam. You want to hear an hour of that?
Yeah.
Seriously?
It's a lot of
ratios and math and
it's a lot. It is quite a bit of math. It is quite a bit of work involved, and you have to. I remember the first time that we got our first trader. The guy who was giving it to, like, we were in the exact same boat. We had no idea how traders worked, and the guy who was selling it to us, he was explaining it to us like in chat, like he was typing it all out. And are we gonna hit that mountain?
I got it.
Okay, you got it. Okay, so he was explaining it in chat, and then he eventually said, "You know what? Let me jump into like Mumble with you so that I can explain it a little bit better," because we had no idea what was going on. So he's explaining it, and we're still not getting it. Like, we still don't understand it. So he gave us like the shortcut, like, just do this and you'll be fine. And we're like, okay, fine. But we started researching it. We started experimenting with it. It probably took us 2 months of not getting the proper amount of money out of the trader before we started realizing what was going on and the numbers, and we had to figure it all out. And it eventually got to the point where we figured it out.
Comfortable with it. But yeah,
explaining it is still extremely difficult. Again, if you want an episode on it,
if enough people want an episode about it, we'll do one.
But know that it's a very touchy topic with a lot of Wurmians.
It's touchy. It's technical.
There's a lot of controversy.
Yeah, and it's just because I don't know.
It's about making money. That's the bottom line. The people who are making money, who want to stay in power, and who want to.
And in the end,
blah blah blah.
This could end up not making any money for you.
Yeah, in the end, it takes a lot of investment money, and maybe you're not going to play for 5 months. Maybe you are, but
maybe
it
in
would
5
be a
months,
shame.
Traders don't even make enough money because there's too
That's
many
right.
of them.
Maybe in 5 months,
Who knows?
Traders will start making 3 silver a month. Who knows?
Ah well. Anyway, Is that
Okay,
it?
on to the next. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
we
okay.
could go on and
Go.
on and on and
Keep
on
going.
about that, but I think I have a few other questions here. Uh, okay, here's one from Nick Ty. How often are you guys going to be playing on Epic? Since you created the Epic portal and would most likely be going back to Delhi to work on your castle.
How often are we going to be going back and forth?
Hmm. Like, how are we going to split our time? I guess is the question.
What do you think?
It's hard to say. We'll get into moods where we're like, at least I recently was in a mood to play Epic, so I was just like on Epic for a few days straight, grinding away. Then I came back and I started working on the stuff for my merchant. It really depends on our mood. I know there's a lot of people on Epic who are like, come play, and we're like, we want to, but we are split our time. We did make it clear that Epic is our home. I mean, Delhi is our home, and we have a lot of commitments. We're deeply rooted here. We have a lot of stuff, and as you all know, Wurm takes a lot of what's the word?
Time. I don't know what you want to say.
It's like some people describe it as chores. I guess you can say. You know, there's things to do.
Are you saying Delhi has a lot of chores?
Yeah, like, well,
Not really. We have a lot of projects going on.
Okay, we got a lot of projects going on.
If we're not doing them, then no one's doing them.
That's right.
I don't know.
That's right. That's a good way of putting it. Epic, we look at Epic as another one of our projects. So we're going to split our time to do that project with all the other projects that we have going on. I mean, the castle is getting closer. The obelisk became a project when that came up. The marketplace is a project. And then Epic is a project. So there might come a point where we start spending more time on Epic. Right now, I'd say that we're about 25% of our time is there. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe a bit more at some points.
Depends on the time, yeah. Sometimes.
But we'll see.
Yep. You have anything to add to that?
I'd like to add that what Adam said is pretty much it.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Next question. By Mr. Sebastian 2203. 100 frames per second? Holy moly.
Wow, you say that exact thing as my screen has framing 220 something frames per second.
Yeah.
Was there a question in there?
I guess the question mark came after the 100 frames per second. So I guess he's wondering how you got 100 plus frames per second.
Before I don't even want to get all technical and stuff, but I don't know if people noticed that when I'm doing the village updates, and especially when I was doing the epic, well, there's two things. When I was doing the epic videos, and that first epic video where like I couldn't see anything in the grass, so I decided, I'm not gonna be an idiot anymore, and I'm going to turn down the grass density or whatever it's called, tile decorations. I'm gonna turn it down to the lowest one so I can see all these little animals and stuff that are gonna try to kill us. So, and I've been lazy. I haven't turned it back on, especially when I'm doing the freedom videos. So you'll see the grass look like there's barely any grass there anymore. I should really turn it back on, but I just haven't.
That's right.
So that saves frames. And then the second thing is when I'm on freedom, I turn off the GLSL shaders, because with them on, I can't record a video in Autumn Twilight in our village, because there's just too much stuff. We have too many fences or walls or something. It makes it so when you look at it, it's just too much for the computer. Even with the supposed performance increase that we were supposed to have gotten during that patch, Wurm 1.1, it didn't help at all.
It's it's not bad when you're not in our place.
Yeah, with the shaders on, it's fine. Everywhere else,
I've been with the shaders on, and as long as you're not recording, I'm still fine in our village with the GL shaders on, or whatever they're called.
With it
whatever.
off, it's much better.
It's much better, but I'm
Especially
still
when
getting
recording.
above 20 or maybe 20 or so, which is good enough to play. I've had 2 characters running.
All right, and then quickly, I'll say that I don't have a great computer. I have an old model.
You don't have a
old-
bad computer.
Okay, 3 things that you guys can look at. I have i7, but I have a 2600, I think, 2600K or something like that. It's the old
Third
one.
generation, right?
Don't recommend getting it. Get the new
Is it
one.
3rd generation?
Yeah,
Isn't it 3rd generation you got?
something like that. What are they on? Like the 5th generation?
4th.
Now?
They're on the 4th generation. I don't know. Anyway.
2, 5. No, I've got a 670. If you don't know what that is, this is the
NVIDIA.
video card. 670. I think they even came out with the new ones now. The
Really?
700 series. Anyway, yeah, I got the old stuff. So I got the 670 and 16
By
gigs
old,
of RAM.
you mean like, like a few months old?
No, I mean like
For
a
the-
few
for the video
years.
card?
A year old?
Video card? Nah. You bought that thing
Half a
months
year
ago.
ago.
Okay,
I
half
got
a
it
year
last
ago.
year in 2012. At the
Okay.
end. But
Still a pretty pricey piece.
yeah, but once the new stuff comes, get the new stuff. But those are the 3 things. I don't know if that helps anybody.
But
If
you only
you're
said-
technical enough, you would already know this stuff.
You only said 2 things.
The 3rd thing is just lots of RAM. So we've got 16
lots of
gigs
RAM.
of RAM.
Yeah.
I don't know if that helps. I assume it
The
does.
other thing that you're not mentioning is that you turn the frame limiter off.
I turned the frame limiter off. Because it usually caps at 60, which you would
That's right.
kind of want. Because you can only see as much as your monitor's refresh rate really allows for. But I turned it off one day. I don't know.
I keep it on.
I haven't seen much difference either way. But for the videos at least, you can see these crazy frames, especially when I'm out in the ocean and I've got everything off. The thing is now with GLSL shaders off, it somehow it removed like it removed a number of things that were there before the update, which is like the
Reflection in the water.
reflections in the water, and of course now a lot of the new lighting and that new shader thing that they've implemented. It just doesn't work well in the village. Anyway,
Okay, here's another question from Fred Ferger.
did you
Because
say
I don't-
Fred twice?
Yeah, his name has Fred twice in it
Oh.
for some odd reason, but that's
That's an awesome
You just,
name. 2 Freds.
Fred Ferger.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't really want to pay for premium on this game until they fix a lot of the major bugs and get the graphics to start working right. In your opinion, how long do you think this will take them, and how far do you think the development on this game will go?
Okay. That's a number of things thrown at us right there. The first thing is we pay for premium on this game,
Yeah.
and therefore, at least I don't think that we have to wait, or there's any kind of waiting period before I'd want to put down money on this game. We put money down on this game.
hmm
So, according to us, don't wait for something to happen. The other things are a little subjective. What was it? Graphics aren't working right? What
Yeah.
graphics aren't working right? Some of the graphics are still the old models. Some
And
of the
fix
things...
the major bugs.
But overall,
Let's
we're
put it
not
this way. I
playing
feel
this
like
game for graphics. I don't think
Yeah.
anyone's playing this game for graphics. So,
I'm gonna have to go for a second.
alright, go
I'll
ahead.
be right back. Okay.
Yeah. we're not playing this game for graphics. We're playing this game for gameplay, and overall, most of the gameplay, like all of the gameplay that you see, pretty much works. I played games that have worse gameplay features that have way too many bugs that aren't solvable or never were solved. But overall, you see, now I can't remember half the question because Adam's not here. See how I fall apart? Adam's gone now. What are we doing? Where am I? So, yeah, bottom line is that we play the game. We aren't waiting for some magical thing to happen. I think the second half of the question was how far or how long do we see development happening for this game? To tell you the truth, recently in the last year, or at least from what I've been told, the last 2 years or something, the development of this game ramped up to much more than they were seeing in the previous years. So, for us, it's never really been a better time to play. This is the best time in the history of Wurm to put down money on this game and play it, because there is no end yet. Until we see that end, and some games do get to that end, right now, this is not one of those games where it's at the end of its development cycle and then that's it. They've got a ton of stuff to work on, and more stuff, tons more stuff to come. It is a sandbox game, it is an indie developer that's making this game, it is a small team, but they are developing it. So, personally, if you like this game and you like what you see when you play this game, buy into it. Put down a bit of cash, play this game for a few months, and see if you like it even more after you do that. If you don't like the game after you get your 20 skill or whatever you get when you're free-to-play player, you're probably not going to enjoy it after you get premium. So, I mean, what's great is that this game provides you with free trial. You can play it for as long as you want. There's no restriction to how long you can play the free trial. And with that, you will know whether you like this game or not. Some people do, some people don't. It is a niche title. There's only so much. It is a fully sandbox game. You either like that or you don't like it. And I think we can move on to the next question. Unless you had any comments with that.
I completely agree with what you just said.
There you go. Adam completely agrees with me. All right, go ahead.
You know, really, like, back to this game, like this question, I think that the development team has done a lot in terms of bug fixes. A lot of the things that we had gripes with at the beginning have been fixed in the most recent patches.
Yeah, there was an update recently where you looked at the update and like Adam's listed me like all these things. I need them to fix this. I want them to fix this, and like, he has a list. Yeah. And the update just like washed every single one of those away, and you just turned to me and you said, I don't have anything else on my list.
Yeah.
This was it.
Yeah. That was it. That like it cleared up a lot of the bugs that I had gripes with, and I probably couldn't name one bug that bothers me. I mean, sure, there's bugs, but there's not one bug that bothers me on a regular basis that, you know, that they haven't addressed. So
it was nothing on my list, but you know, Adam has this weird list going, and now it's all marked off.
Well, do you have any bugs that you having issues with?
I do, but I think we'll save that for another episode.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
Whoa.
Oh shoot! I'm gonna have to go again.
We updated from a light breeze to a breeze.
Yay!
All right, if Adam's going again, let's go as fast as possible and speed up this process. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's the avatar of Magranon! And Adam's not here to see it. Oh well. Okay, we're kind of back, and we're going along the top of Delhi right now. Going a little bit faster. We made it to a breeze. Yeah. The fact that we're celebrating that is kind of sad.
Yeah.
But I just want to finish these last couple questions really quickly. So maybe you can just read out the questions. We just give a simple answer.
Okay, so one of the questions by Shronk 3 weeks ago says, Maxman equals Beecher?
Maxman equal Beecher?
No.
I don't know if you guys can see me, but I'm winking right now. Yeah, you can't see me with these glasses. No. Maxman equals not Beecher. I don't know the other way to say that.
I don't know where this person got that from, but
I don't know. It's probably just a fun little thing. Anyway, no.
Yeah. No.
But I will say Beecher equals Beecher. So go ahead.
Okay, the next one. Is it free? And that one was by Skull Buttery.
Is it free? Is
it
the
free?
game free? Is that what you're talking
I
about?
have a feeling that he meant the game.
Well, we know that. What
yeah,
video was
we know
that
that.
attached to?
That was
I don't
probably
know.
one of our earlier ones. But
Anyway.
it was a comment that was only 1 day ago, so
We all know. If you guys don't know that Wurm is free to try up to level 20 in any skill, and then costs a sub of €8 a month afterwards.
but if you want to do things like ride a horse, make a deed, or ride some of the boats, you need premium.
Anyway, look it up. It's
Yep.
readily available everywhere. I think we've answered that question before. Keep
Yep.
going.
Okay. Here's another one from Hightower. I have a question. Do you plan to have a deed on Epic? And if so, do you accept new villagers?
We are probably not going to have a deed on... What server are we on? Desertion. I don't think that we're going to have a deed on Desertion.
No.
We'll probably still be moving around. More than likely, we'll stay at the place that we're at for a few more videos, and then I don't know. It's up to you guys. We asked you guys.
Yeah,
how
it
early
really
do you want.
depends. Yeah, either we're gonna stay for a little bit longer for a couple episodes, or we're gonna not stay and move. Either way, we're probably not gonna have a deed on Desertion. Where we go next, maybe we might have a deed. Maybe not. It really depends. We'll take it as it goes.
Yeah, we'll see. All right.
But if I could just answer whether we'll accept new villagers, let's say we do have a deed. I don't know what your feeling is, but my personal feeling is probably not.
We will probably not stay long. I mean, if you'd be a part of our village, we most of the time are going to be on Deliverance, and then
That's right.
we would feel so bad that you're just sitting there on Epic without anybody.
But the other thing is that on Epic there's a lot of issues surrounding alt spies that we're not really we're not into the whole Epic thing yet, so we don't want to be the cause of bringing in somebody. Like, if we start accepting random people because of our videos, we don't want to be the cause of somebody coming in and being an infiltrator or whatever you want to call it. So we'll probably
know what that means, but
we'll
okay.
probably just not be doing that whole thing. We probably might not even have our own deed or whatever.
Alright, and before I forget, I want to give a shout out to... I'm going to butcher your name here. Crustula Monstri. Crustula Monstri. I don't know. Something like that. Shout out to you. If you need great leather work, go to him. Because
Is it a K or a C?
It's a C.
Oh, okay, so CR.
Anyway, his signature reads, "Need great leatherwork? Come to me. A regular customer, you'll get a set free." Huh? Clever. I don't know which server he's located on. Oh, he's located on either Release or Pristine. So if you live on either one of those servers, get some leather work done from Crustula Monstri. That might not be his name in the game. I don't know. Anyway, there's a shout out. Was there any more questions?
Nope, that was it.
That was the last question? Alright. Hopefully this is the last time we come back, and the next time we return from this long journey, we will be there and we'll finally explain what we're doing. Let's go! Alright. I swear I went straight for it, and
On
now
my screen it looks different.
now we're up. Okay, here we go. Ooh.
Oh,
Come on.
now
What just
on
happened?
my
It
screen it's
just
going vertical. Should
Come
I get
on.
off and help push?
I'm trying to see what I did wrong. What did I do wrong?
Yeah, it looks like you're like right on it.
You need to get closer to it. Aren't I like right up to it?
Uh-oh. How's your stamina?
I'm at no stamina.
You're in trouble. Okay,
This is where
let me see. Should I get off?
Last gasp. Come on.
Didn't give you much stamina, did it?
I don't think it gives you any stamina. Am I swimming still?
Okay, should I get off or should I stay on? I'm not useful on.
Well, get off if you can.
Whoa. Okay. So I didn't get damaged there.
Push this boat in.
Push it in
Yeah,
or pull it out? You want me to push or pull?
pull it in or push it in. Either one, I don't care.
I'm pushing, but you sure pushing it in is the right move?
Yep, we need it in, we don't need it out. Just make sure you're in the cave when you're doing it.
You can't swim into the cave for some reason. Did that fix it on your screen?
Yeah, it's in the cave right now, for me.
Okay. I can't get into the cave though. Maybe I can
Then
climb.
You're gonna have to climb.
Okay.
I got in. Get on the boat when you can. Yes.
And
No.
that is
no.
how you fix.
No.
What?
My computer just froze. That's what happened.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Doesn't say that you're.
Let's see if I can
Wait,
open a new
The
window.
game froze or the
game
computer
is gone.
froze? But are we streaming still?
We are streaming. Isn't this funny? We're almost there. We're coming out of the canal here. We're on Independence. Can we make it out this canal?
Please.
Sweet. You guys might have saw us, depending on how we are editing this video, get stuck and have to push the boat into the canal. Anyway, why are we here? Why are we on Independence? Why did we take that huge journey? Because we have a couple friends that we're visiting here, and I'm gonna butcher their names. There's Electrus and Tristan.
I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce them.
Yeah, and Adam hasn't actually come out here to friend them yet, so we're actually gonna be here to do that. But basically, a few weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, they had a traumatic experience in their house. They're in real life. I think their house was flooded, and they weren't on Wurm for a while, and we were wondering, like, where were they? Like, all they're usually on, and it ends up that their house is flooded, and like, can't imagine what it's like to have something like that happen. And we were gonna come out and visit them already, so we decided. I mean, last time that I came out to visit them, they said there's two things that they really don't have around their area at all. One being marble veins, and the other one being slate veins, the new veins that are out. They don't have any. So we decided we're gonna go and we're gonna mine a bunch of it for them. And the amount that we got was, we basically decided, if we're gonna come out all the way to visit them again, we're gonna fill up this cart. We have 2,000 slate shards and 2,000 marble shards filling this cart. And we haven't told them that we had this many. They might assume that we're bringing something, but hopefully they're not assuming that we're bringing this much. What do you think's gonna happen? You don't know what you think. Do you think they're gonna expect this much, or do you think they'll...
I don't think they'll be expecting anything, really.
I don't think so. I'm hoping I'm going the right way.
I
think one of these...
do see
oh,
a cart
is that
over
them?
there.
I
Yeah,
was
do
not
see
going
a
the right
cart.
way.
Yeah.
There they are. Okay, so here it goes. They're coming out. We've told them to come out and view... told them that we're meeting them here, so they came out to meet us.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in their local. We're coming up. Oh, and this is also the instance where I've actually been hiding something since I came out to visit here before from Adam.
Oh yeah.
Something that I've learned. And I'm about to reveal it to him. And that's... so this is news to you.
This I guess
Basically,
it is.
I want you to do this. I want you, when I approach this, I want you to right-click one of the tiles with the wood planks and hit disembark. Go ahead.
What?
Huh?
How did that happen?
Huh? Did that just blow your mind?
That just blew my mind. Was that something they just added or something?
No, apparently this has been in the game forever.
What?
That you can right-click any tile. I can right-click the sand tile, hit disembark, and I'm now standing on the sand
What?
tile. Huh?
Oh my god.
This is something that Electrus told me last time. I said, I am going to tell Griff, but only in the next village update.
That's amazing.
No more water disembarking into the water. You can disembark on a tile. Okay.
So are you going to tell them about what's in there?
Alright, I'm going to tell them right now.
Okay.
We brought some gifts. They are inside the Nar. Is that good enough?
Yep.
Alright, so hopefully they can come and... I see Griff learned how to disembark, huh? Here, hopefully I've got the permission set right. And here we go. Yeah. I can't believe that I managed to hold that from you for like 2 or 3 weeks. Here goes Adam. I told Faye to tell you to bring BSBs or something, but he wanted to keep it a surprise. Ah,
There you go.
this is worth it.
Yeah.
We're gonna be here. We're probably like, I'm not sailing back today. I think I've had enough sailing tonight.
I know. Sailing in a light breeze is no fun.
No. We've sped up this episode a lot with the journey, but we want to keep as much as the journey in the show. But I did not think it would take that long. That took forever. I might have to triple speed or something like that, the journey, just to have it all in.
Yeah.
I say, hopefully these shards will last you guys a little while. Hopefully. We are
They should.
definitely not sailing. Some time to collect them. Thank you for the meal. Do I need it? Yes,
Probably,
I
if you haven't eaten.
do. All right. Thanks everyone for joining us. We will let them collect their marble and slate shards, and we are going to go and sleep in, hopefully, worm beds and our own beds, because it's very late. So thank you for joining us. Until next time, we'll see you on the next Saturday Night Factional Fight Plays Wurm Online. Take care, guys.